Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Welcome back to Cannon Fodder, the channel for Arsenal fans all over this world. Get the merchandise, the merchandise. Yes, we are back. We are in full effect. We've got some more transfer news. It's going to be a short, sharp show because I've got other more important things I need to be cracking on with. But we are here, yes, and we're going to be talking about this person to the far left or right of me, apart from an old defender that Arsene Wenger signed. I think probably one of his last signs that he made actually before he left and went into the distance to work for FIFA. And we've also got sad news: a particular player who joined aged 9. Yeah, under 17s and the 19s, and he has said his goodbyes for Arsenal. But we're going to get into this short, sharp show on the other side of this music intro. Yes, indeed. Welcome back again to Cannon Fodder TV, the channel for Arsenal fans all over this world. Yeah, it's going to be a short show. We will be talking about this fella far left. Was it far right, far left? But before we do that, make sure that you just click the like button. You don't really have to subscribe. We're just happy that you are here and listen to us for how long we're going to be here for. It might be 1 minute, 20 minutes. It won't be 20 minutes. It won't be, maybe 5, 15 minutes, 5, 10, 15 minutes maximum. So yeah, let's kind of get into this short show. So first up, actually, I do literally want to talk about some update news in regards to David Raya. It appears that Arsenal have been handed a £14 million blow. Um, Oh, sorry, what am I talking about? What am I talking about? I've got the wrong player. I need to be talking about this player, Florian Balogun. Yeah, so Arsenal appear likely, highly unlikely to sell Florian Balogun to Inter Milan this summer, according to a report in Italy. The Serie A giants cannot afford the Gunners' asking price, but value between 40 and 50 million pounds for the striker. They are now turning their attentions to West Ham's Gianluca Scamacca as a potential alternative. You remember we were linked with him last summer, weren't we? Well, Balogun still has 2 years left remaining on his current contract, but I would like Balogun to stay and challenge for a spot there. Again, I've said this many, many times before. We need competition, and he will provide some kind of competition for the likes of Eddie Nketiah and Gabriel Jesus. We can't say he's anywhere near Gabriel Jesus' level because we haven't seen him play best part of 10 or 15 games in the Premier League. Season before last, remember when I think was season before last? Might have been when he had a starting role. I think it was against was it Man City and Brentford when Brentford stung us. But apart from that, we've not seen enough of him in the Premier League. So, you know, I might be crazy. You might call me crazy. But Florian Balogun, I want him to be part of this squad. We need squad depth, quality, yes, but he's still unproven in the Premier League. French League, Premier League, two different leagues. So let's see what he can do in the Premier League. But give him a good long old run. I'm sure he will feature in more of the cup games than the Premier League games, and I understand that. But we've got to give this guy, a chance at least. Uh, but I'm just thinking, the valuation between 40 and 50 million pounds, is that not? I mean, have Arsenal made a subliminal message that we're not literally looking to sell him anyway? When you validate him at that price, I mean, I think he's age 22 now. I think 22, 23. He thinks. I don't know. I don't know. I wouldn't be looking to pay that amount of money anyway for a player who's unproven in the top flight of football leagues. But that's just my opinion. Now, the news what I spoke about, a player who I believe was Arsene Wenger's last signing back in 2019, I think. Mavropanos. Anyway, Dino Mavropanos, lined up for a Premier League return, if you believe the reports. Constantino Mavropanos is being lined up for a Premier League return by West Ham and Wolves just 12 months after he was axed by Mikel Arteta. Mavropanos was brought to Arsenal in 2018 by then Arsenal manager Arsene Wenger, but made just a handful of senior appearances and spent the majority of his time at a club out on loan. He joined Stuttgart after being released a year ago. So it'd be interesting to see, if this one does materialise, how he will fare being back in the Premier League. Yeah, Dino Mavropanos. I think he was Arsene Wenger's last signing. Or maybe I'm probably getting it wrong. I've got to do my homework on that one actually. I think maybe you can probably come live chat and tell me, Alex, you're right, or maybe Alex, you are wrong. Can't remember. All right, so a little bit of news. A player who's finally decided to leave Arsenal. A little bit of a sad one actually. When I read this news here, Zach Awe. Now, excuse my pronunciation of his last name. It's Awe. It says Awe or R. Anyway, Zach confirms Arsenal exit on Instagram amid Southampton link. Also, Academy graduate Zach Awe has taken to his Instagram account to announce that he has left the North London club. Let me just stop there. Do you see how football has evolved now? You probably read this as small print, back paper, if it would make the back paper news. But now players just go to their social media accounts and confirm that they're whatever they're going to do first before the club's PR machinery gets into motion. But anyway, the 19-year-old centre back joined the Gunners age 9, the best part of 10 years, progressing through the youth ranks and establishing himself as a regular for the under 21s last term. Oh, also made the matchday squad for the Premier League game against Wolves in February 2020. However, it did not he did not get to make his senior debut before his Arsenal contract expired this summer. He has since agreed to join Southampton on a 3-year contract and will be competing for a place in the Saints' first team under manager Russell Martin. Owe trained with Arsenal's first team and will be looking forward to playing in the Premier League with the South Coast club. The teenage sensation took to Instagram yesterday to say his goodbyes. The message read, "My time at Arsenal has come to an end. I would like to thank the players and the staff that have supported me throughout my journey at Arsenal. During my 10 years at the club, I have learned so much about myself as a player and as a person. However, I feel that it is my time to move on, and I'm excited about the journey ahead." So, I did put a message on another platform who were running the evening show, and I put in there, how do you feel that we've not sold any players? And it happens that Zach Awe has now left the building. So a little bit, of a sad note to end on this show over here. But yeah, anyway. So what we're going to do, let me check on our Twitter feed and see if there's been anyone who's been awake. Wake up! It's a bit of a late, that was an early start for me. I was up early doors with my wife. Yeah, anyway, let's have a look here. So there's no comments here thus far. Let's have a look. No comments there. So let me retweet that we is live. Okay, so we just retweeted that we are live on our Twitter feed. And before I go into live chat now, I need to check on the latest poll question that we did on the platform. The platform, YouTube, of course. Where else could it be? It wouldn't be on Twitter or Instagram. We don't touch Instagram. No, we don't touch Instagram. We're YouTube kings over here in our old world. Kings and queens. Anyway, so the latest question that we did yesterday, because today's the 1st of August, yesterday was the 31st of July, was choose only one, or something in my head. Choose only one, David Raya or Aaron Ramsdale. We have received 893 votes. 893 votes. If only we could translate that onto views. Yeah, imagine that with 893 viewers watching. I remember those days, man, when the what was it? The coronavirus kicked off over here. made landfall, and I did work. I was seen as a frontline worker still, and I would do three shows, three live shows, one early morning, one lunchtime before going to work, then come back from work and do one in the evening. And then we topped up at almost 700 viewers at any given time because people locked down. They only had the option to see Channel 5 TV. I kid you not. And some heartbreaking stories, man, were being told in a live chat. But see the sign of the times how things have changed, but we are still here. I am still here. The community is still here. So 893 votes. No comments just yet. 30 likes. Choose only one. Who would you prefer? But you know what? Do I say it? It's not either one or the other. Why can't we have both? So David Raya is on 31% of the votes. And let me do my maths. 69%. 69%, yes. Aaron Ramsdale. Oh my goodness, man. So that's how it stands. You can go onto the platform, vote until your heart's content. You can only vote once. So you're voting for David Raya, vote for him. You can't vote for both of them. All right. Does that make any sense? I said, ideally, why can't we have both of them? But you can only vote for one. I kind of got that out of the way. All right. Now I believe we can go into the live chat at last and see who has joined us on this show here. And Guna Matters, Glenwyn, brother, what's happening, man? What's happening? What's happening, brother? It says, hey, Alex, howdy, brother. Yeehaw! Howdy. What was it yesterday? It was good day. You're not Australian, brother. You're South African. Do South Africans say good day? Do they say howdy? I don't think they do, brother. I need to make my way down, yeah, to South Africa. To the mother and brotherland. All right. Emerson says Zach mostly played the under 21s last season, and he was a hand. It was a handful of academy players to leave. Yeah, again, the academy. Not all the players are going to make it from the academy. I get it, but anyway, I'm not gonna sound like an echo chamber and repeat what I've been saying for the last 4 or 5 years. Xhaka and Mari are the only players out. A bit concerning, in my opinion. But then maybe what can I say? I think we've spoken about certain players who should have left by now. Nico Pepe definitely doesn't have a future at Arsenal. AJ McNars has left. Yeah, there's a few, man. There's a few. Cedric Suarez, that should have been a permanent deal. Fulham should have been made in a permanent deal, but not enough outs. Not enough outs. Too many ins. Emerson, does it really benefit the club to sell these young players and not at least bed them in to try it out for the first team? Do you know what? I just don't want to. For me personally, I know it's aimed at Emerson, but I've said it so many times, and I don't want to sound like an echo chamber. You know, if you've got an academy, surely you should make a way, that pathway for a lot of them. A lot of them are not going to make it. I get it, but what do I know? What do I know? What do I know? So, what I'm going to do, I did say I'm going to run for just a short period of time. I'm going to try and let the live chat just kind of populate a little bit more. And I've just received a message as well. It might be an emergency message because I've got to make my way somewhere else within the next, say, 20 minutes. So, in that time, I've been working on a particular project to kind of, just diversify my portfolio. My portfolio is not big, but I'm getting on in age. And the older I get to that retirement age. If I hope I get to reach that point there. I'm not going to be thinking to work. So why not think about diversifying? Something, investing or looking for rewards or stock exchange or whatever it is. But the best part I think is some passive income where you're just laying on your bed and you hear the ka-ching. You think, what's that? I've just earned some money. So I'll be back in just 2 ticks. Have a look at this, and I'll see you in maybe 3 ticks.
Huh. What was that? What was that? What was that?
Hi, my name is Alex, and as you can see, I earned £40 in cryptocurrency passively. Now, if you want to know how I did it, send me an email at askrepublic1@gmail.com, or alternatively, send me a WhatsApp message at 44794936071. And maybe you too can earn cryptocurrency passively whilst you eat, sleep, drink, have a shower. So there you go. There's a message there for you. If you are interested, you know what to do. Send me an email. The email is in the description box below, and I'll walk you through how I managed to earn cryptocurrency passively. And I kid you not, it does work. How? Because I've got it in my wallet. If you know about cryptocurrency and Forex, yeah, I'll leave it there. Right. I think there's been just a few more messages. Has there been a few more messages? Yes, there has. Okay, so Glenwyn says Lokonga, Nketiah, Suarez, and Ballo are the only few players that are linked away from the club. But we've still got time. We've still got time, haven't we? There's still time. Edu and Arteta, they've got time to do and generate some income. But I don't know. I don't know, man. So far, I think a public contract to be cancelled by the end of this window. Call it quits and write off the money. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I just don't think the guy looks happy or to want to come back after what he said about Mikel Arteta upsetting him. Arteta told me that I was a number one. You know, you're going to be my number one, he told Pepe. And what happened? The son William, and William leapfrogged over him and made Nico Pepe very upset, man. So I don't think he'll be wanting to come back to Arsenal anyway, at least. But who knows? Okay. Someone's going to do, but I completely forgot. Right. Okay, we've done that. Let's send that. Have to send that. I've just sent that. Okay. Just checking our Twitter feed. I think my time has run out. Boom. All right. So I will be back a little bit later on this evening, just kind of repeating the news of today. And just be mindful that we are running concurrently at the same time on Canafo TV as well as on Guna Matters. I didn't even do this disclaimer. My opinions are my opinions alone, not necessarily shared by Guna Matters and vice versa. I didn't do the disclaimer before. Sorry, Glenwood, man. Sorry. And that is it. Just 1 minute short of 20 minutes. A little bit longer than I actually thought I was going to be on here. But yeah, man, this I don't know, man. It saddens me to see a lot of these players who come through the academy stay the longest time with us. And you think, what are you being told the truth? Are you being told that you are going to make it? Which is why you stay more than 10 years with us, only to leave, maybe feeling a little bit let down, or I don't know. I don't know. But, for Zach, I do feel, I don't know, man. I feel a little bit bad for him. But anyway, he's still gonna be earning a lot more money than me. It's all right. It's all right. Okay, just one more here from Boyd, good morning to you, good afternoon, good evening. David Raya is a top class goalkeeper, as Rambo, yes. Oh, yeah, why can't we have both? We can have both, innit? The thing is, I just get the impression that Mikel Arteta might struggle to keep both keepers happy because there's no doubt, looking at the stats I did yesterday, can I get it up? That these guys, the goalkeepers, are very, very close in the stats. Very, very similar. And goalkeepers, they have their Achilles heel. They all have weak points. You know, sometimes Ramsdale, the blood rushes to his head and makes silly mistakes, and it can flap a little bit. But David Raya, uh, yeah, I've not seen too much of him. But look at the stats. The stats there tells a story in itself, and you can't negate that. You can't deny that. The stats are the stats. Take out the emotion out of it. The stats are right there. Anyhow, we have definitely come on in this one. So I will be back later on this evening, giving some more live news. And of course, repeating the news of today. Enjoy the remnants, whatever it is, wherever you are in this world, and just remember that this has been Cannon Fodder, the channel for Arsenal fans all over this world.